Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Botev Plovdiv. We are in the midst of this absolutely horrendous October. We are about halfway through, I think. We're probably not even halfway through. We're on the 12th of October. We've played a few more league games. And as you can tell from the league table on the left-hand side, we have moved our way to the top of the table. However, Lokomotiv Gorna do have a game in hand. But we are a good, 8 points clear of second place, and I'm not quite sure how we've done this. It looks like Slavia Sofia and CSKA Sofia, who I assume everyone is going through this absolute mess of fixtures, they're just not coping as well as we are, because basically me hoarding a huge amount of players over the last 4 years has finally paid off. So, in between episodes, we've played 5 matches already in October, and it didn't start off particularly well. In a Bulgarian Cup game against Pomori, I think is how you'd probably say it, it was a 1-1 draw that went to penalties, and we won on penalties. So, the fact that we've already got 11 matches to play throughout October was made worse by the fact that we then actually had to play 120 minutes in the Bulgarian Cup, which really was not particularly useful for us. We did end up picking up the victory though. Kamara with the goal for us. The deciding penalty was scored by Amadaj Bressel. Luckily for me as well, my massive squad meant there was a huge amount of rotation in this one. There was also a lot of rotation in the Ludogorets game as well. It was a 1-1 draw. It was Sedimir Gagovic scoring his first ever goal for the club and Nathaniel scoring a goal against his former teammates. And I wasn't particularly happy when that went in because it was 86 minutes as well on the clock. But it is not a defeat. Then on to 3 straight victories without conceding a single goal against Dunav 2-0. It was Zurab Nakashidze and Plamen Bakardzev with the goals here. Against CSKA 1948, a 3-0 victory. Nedlev with 2 and Bakardzev once again on the 89th minute for the second match in a row, making it 3-0. Then Lokomotiv Gorna, a match I was going to show on camera, then decided to change my mind because we've got far too many fixtures to actually play in October. It was a 2-0 victory here. Zoran Lekic, the young central defender, scoring his first goal for the club, and Edwin Gayassi scoring another goal, getting his total up to about 6, I think, now. So, league table-wise, then, we are top of the table, a long way clear of second place Lokomotiv Gorna. If we look at the fixtures, everyone seems to be having a bit of a mess of October, basically. So yeah, there's a lot of fixtures still to play in October, so we are not the only ones that are going through this just awful month. Match number 1 then of the episode, up against bottom of the table Vereya, a team who I think every year they've either been promoted or relegated. They are the West Brom of the Bulgarian Football League. It should be a very easy victory. Elsewhere, Lokomotiv Gorna are playing Montana, another team I think down the wrong end-ish. They're 9th, they're not particularly too far down the wrong end. But if all things go to plan, and we win our match and everyone else doesn't win their match, we'll be running away with this, and I think by Christmas we could be potentially 10 points clear. The starting lineup then for the Vereya game. In goal will be Angel Milkov, Bressel, Sangare, Ivkovic and Terzic will be the back four. Ivkovic, considering I signed him in the summer going he's a ball-playing defender, he's not played a lot of football, and that is because Sangare and Keita have been amazing. Midfield partnership of Yanez Pisek and Fuseni Kamara. It is going to be Zurab, Nakashidze, Bomola and Plamen Bakardzev as the attacking midfielders. And Antonio Lukanovic is going to be getting a start up front because Martin Zeman has just gone off on international duty and playing for the under-21s, so he's a bit knackered, which isn't helpful. Now we have played Vereya numerous times throughout this save, and I imagine, I'm not 100% sure, but I imagine they're one of those teams that I always think we do badly against, but we actually always seem to beat them. I'm not quite sure. Milkov with a free kick after 3 minutes. Oh my word. Right, I'm sticking with it. I'm going to stick with it, but yeah, we clearly don't have enough free kick takers on the pitch then. I'd like to point out I am actually training Milkov to take free kicks. I'm not just doing it because he's my goalkeeper. He's probably my 3rd or 4th best free kick taker in the squad, so there's kind of a reason behind it. The ball is currently in play with a highlight going on. Vereya do have the ball. Dinov on the left-hand side over the halfway line. Kutev. They are actually having a lot of the ball. Kamara steals the ball away. Nakashidze collects it from Yanez Pisek back to Fuseni Kamara in the centre circle. Moller doesn't get it and he gets absolutely flattened by the Vereya player. Dinov into Kutev. He kicks it straight into Kamara. He's going to get the ball back there and run for goal. Goes for goal, but it is wide of the mark. First proper highlight, I'm ignoring Milkov's free kick, goes towards Vereya. Half an hour gone, and Lukanovic, I'm assuming Lukanovic, can't hit a barn door. We've had 8 shots and only 1 on target. Half time, and it has been one-way traffic. Unfortunately, we haven't actually scored a goal. 11 shots, just 2 on target. And Lukanovic hasn't had a single shot out of the 11. Angry team talk. I'm far from pleased. Right, Nakashidze looks stressed. We're going to do a change because Lukanovic is coming off. We're going to bring on Vidalov. He's still not scored a goal for us, which is not a good thing, but he should be able to score goals, hopefully. Probably should have just brought on Zeman, shouldn't I? He's clearly our best striker, but I decided to go for the youngster instead. Zeman's actually just as young as Vidalov. Milkov with a free kick. He's hit the bar. On the hour mark, Milkov has had our best effort on goal. He's rattled the crossbar and runs back to his goal. I'm demanding more as Milkov steps up to take another free kick. It is straight at the goalkeeper. It is saved. Milkov's had our best chances. 3 highlights for us. 3 free kicks from Milkov. Terzic's corner comes in. Sangare is there. And the goalkeeper can claim the ball. We've got 25 minutes to play. We're not looking particularly good. Bressel's throw finds Pisek. Plays the ball across to Terzic. He needs to go forward, really. Does go forward, finds Bakadziev. First time he's really touched the ball. Kamara, back to Bakadziev. He's going to run inside. Finds Bo Moller, and Moller has rattled the bar this time. The ball is cleared. Bressel's going to hopefully get the ball back, but the highlight ends. Nakashidze's coming off. Nedlev's coming on. Nedlev's knackered. He's constantly tired. Always needs a rest, but he is still our best player, so I need to bring him on every now and then. Final 10 minutes. This is going to be awful. If we draw this is going to be absolutely shocking. 20 shots, just 5 on target. They've yet to have a single shot on target. Abdul Tapsoba has done something special for Montana and scored an equalising goal. And the clearance finds Moller. Kamara goes for goal. His effort is just wide of the post. We're going to draw with Vereya. We are actually going to draw with Vereya, the team who are bottom of the table. Why do we do this? Nedlev's free kick with 15 seconds to play. The ball is ping-ponging around. Said the words. Eventually, the goalkeeper's got it in his hands. It's a 0-0 draw. 23 shots. 4 on target. 4 shots on target. That is horrific. Shooting. 7 of them came from Milkov. 7 shots came from Milkov. Okay, maybe he shouldn't be taking free kicks. You're getting an assertive team talk. I'm not being angry, I'm just disappointed. Well, unfortunately for us, Lokomotiv Gorna have managed to pick up 3 points thanks to our loanee. I say our loanee, our player on loan at Lokomotiv Gorna is Robert Ion, scoring himself a hat-trick, his first 3 goals for the club as well, giving them a 3-1 victory against Montana where Abdul Tapsoba scored. I keep getting this bit of news, and it worries me. So, Sangare has been looked at by Tuchel. He's not the only one. If we look at the squad, Sangare is wanted. Pisek is also wanted. No, where is he? There's someone else. That's the guy. Zohir Nana. He is wanted by PSG, Milan, Inter, Napoli and Porto. So, yeah, quite a few of our decent youngsters are wanted by some big clubs. But so far, they ain't going anywhere. Just what we need. After a disappointing performance against Vereya, we now have to play the Plovdiv derby. And we are not great in the Plovdiv derby. We've played, 11 across all competitions, across all seasons, and it is 4 apiece with 3 draws. So, if this goes to form, this is going to be another draw. The starting lineup we are going to go for is going to be Alan Sherry in goal. The back 4 is going to be very changed. It is going to be Miroslav Svoboda making his debut, Sangare, Zoran Lekic and Gabriel Zemjarski rounding off the back 4. Lasana Dia and Fuseni Kamara, the 2 Ivorians in the middle. Todor Nedlev will be the right-hand side attacking midfielder, taking our free kicks as well. Bo Moller in the middle, Bakadziev on the left and Martin Zeman as the striker. It's not going to be Bakadziev. Going to be Edwin Gayassi, and also I'm just going to get the assistant to pick us some subs. We are starting to get to that really good point in a Football Manager save where lots and lots of teams are starting to be playing some decent young prospects, like this man, Metordiev. He's not good enough for me, but there's youth players coming through. Ivanov, Petar Ivanov. Again, he's not bad. He's the type of player that if we were playing this for a few more years, I might look at picking up. They've also got Valchev, the left back. Again, he's not terrible. Obviously, we're playing loads. We've got, 5, 6 in our starting 11, and then on the bench we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Right, if this is a 0-0 draw, I am not going to be happy. Throw in for Svoboda to take to Dia. In the middle, finds Fuseni Kamara with loads of space across to Zemyarski now on the left. Runs forward, crosses in, and did he go for a shot there? I don't know. Might have taken a deflection. We win a corner. Todor Nedlev steps up to take it. It's towards Gayassi. The ball is cleared. Nedlev is going to let that run out for a throw-in. Svoboda once again with a throw to Nedlev. Back to Miroslav Svoboda. Now Lasana Dia can play it across to Kamara. Now Edwin Gayassi runs forward. Through ball to Zeman. Zeman has to score. Zeman does score. We are 1-0 up in the Plovdiv derby. Now let's not concede 2 really late goals like we did last time we played Lokomotiv Plovdiv on camera. Svoboda with a throw once again. Nedlev heads down. Dia can smash the ball forward this time, not playing it to Kamara like he normally seems to do. Adriano to João Luiz. The right back's made a good run. Petrovic can control it. Crosses in early. Ivanov's there. His header hits the top of the bar and goes over. Half an hour now on the clock. It's looking pretty good so far. Kamara with the ball. Bo Moller, the Norwegian, I think. Nedlev. Little flick behind for Zeman, and its effort isn't the best, and it goes wide of the post. And at half-time, we are 1-0 up against our local rivals, although I wouldn't say we're doing amazing. We've had a lot of the ball, we've had a lot of shots, we're still not scoring goals. We're not having a huge amount of shots on target. I've done no changes at half-time because we're doing okay. I think is that we're not doing great. Bo Moller probably needs to be coming off. Nedlev with a free kick early on. It's a low save from the goalkeeper. Sangare plays it across to Zeman. How did Zeman miss the first one? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Zeman's got his second, his 13th for the season. We're 2-0 up. Definitely don't throw this away now. This is what happens when you actually have a free kick taker taking free kicks, not a goalkeeper. On the hour mark, we're going to do some changes. Bo Moller is going to come off for Lukanovic. Moller's actually moved up to a 6.8. But we're still going to do it. Zohin Nana is also going to come on for Fuseni Kamara. I think we will just do those for now. We will probably bring off Zeman at some point, preventing him from probably getting a hat-trick. Bringing on Vidlov, because I want him to score a goal. I want both him and Lukanovic to score goals. 10 minutes to play. Vidlov is going to be coming on. And that is hopefully just going to roll us into the 90th minute with 3 points in the bag. A 2-0 victory against local rivals. And that is, 8 points clear of Lokomotiv Gorna, who are in second place. They do still have their game in hand. But it is looking good. It is looking very good this season. Lokomotiv Gorna have just lost. They've just lost. A 90th minute own goal has meant that Lokomotiv Gorna have dropped points as well this week. It is looking good. We've still got 10 or so seconds left to play of this match. Belmonte goes for goal from a long way out for Lokomotiv Plovdiv, but it's wide. It is going to end 2-0 in Plovdiv. We are the champions. Plovdiv is black and yellow, I guess. I don't know. Is that a saying that they do? I'm going to say passionately, well done. Well done, lads. Because it's a local rivalry. We should always G them up for local rivalries. So the victory for us and the defeat for Lokomotiv Gorna means we are now 9 points clear of second place. They do have a game in hand, but even if they win that, it's still going to be 6 points clear. That is starting to look pretty impressive. If we have a look at our fixtures, we've still got 4 more to play of this mess that is October, but hopefully we can come through it unscathed. Next episode, we're not going to go very far. We're going to go just before the winter break, and the winter break this season starts in November. It is going to be Chernomor in the league. It's going to be the final group game of the Europa League against Partizan. Hopefully by that point, if you have a quick look, we will have actually confirmed our position in the qualification spots, although it is still quite close. If we beat Lokomotiva, we will guarantee ourselves qualification. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2019 with Botev Plovdiv. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back next time for Chernomor and Partizan.